Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send AI-powered follow-up emails after payment via Razorpay. So let's suppose I am running a business and I am collecting all my payments with the help of Razorpay. I want that whenever there is a new payment in Razorpay, automatically I should create a follow-up with the help of my AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then I am going to send this as a mail. Doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I've completely automated this process. And to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Razorpay, OpenAI and Gmail. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to receive a new payment in Razorpay, automatically I am going to generate a follow-up email with the help of my OpenAI, and then I am going to send this with the help of Gmail. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to send AI-powered follow-up emails after payment via Razorpay. For this, we are going to create automation between Razorpay, OpenAI and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. But before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on new features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll go with this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I am going to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this Create Workflow button. And here I need to select this workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one. And then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this classic one, and then I have to name this workflow. So let's say the name of this workflow is Send AI-powered follow-up emails after payment via Razorpay. And then I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select it as AI agent and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here trigger says when this happens. So when I'm going to receive a new payment from Razorpay and then action says do this, then create a AI generated follow-up email and send that email with the help of Gmail. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Razorpay, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI, which is going to act as my AI agent. And then I'm going to take Gmail, with the help of which I'm going to send this mail. So here in my trigger application, I'm quickly going to take Razorpay. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take payment captured. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Razorpay, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. Reading this help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Razorpay. So this is the app dashboard of Razorpay. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, so I am going to click on this developers, and then you can see this option of webhook. So I am going to open this. Now to add a new webhook, I simply need to click on this add new webhook, and then I have to enter this webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm simply going to copy this webhook URL and paste it over here, and then I'm going to provide a secret after which I need to select this active events. So whenever there is a payment captured, I want this workflow to be triggered. So my trigger event becomes my active events, and I have selected payment captured as my active events, after which I simply need to click on this create webhook, and here webhook saved successfully. If I go back to my Pabbly Connect, over here you can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I'm going to open my Razorpay and then make the payment. As soon as I do this payment, I should receive the response in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Razorpay. That is working fine. So here I'm quickly going to open my Razorpay. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I am going to click on this payment pages. So now here I have landed towards this page, and let's suppose I want to get this black t-shirt. I am going to copy and I am going to paste it in a new tab, and this page will open in front of me where I am going to enter all these details. So in all these fields I am going to fill all the dummy details. So here quickly I am going to add details like I have entered the email address as new123@pabblytudes.com, phone number as this, first name as new, last name as user, city as Bhopal, pin code as this, and I'm getting this black t-shirt. So I'm going to click on this pay 500. Here I'm going to select the payment method as UPI and then enter my UPI ID. After which I'm simply going to click on this verify and pay, and let's wait till the payment is done. Here it is confirming the payment, and here the payment is successful. We have successfully done this payment, and as soon as I've done this payment, I should receive all the details of this payment in my Pabbly Connect workflow. If I open my workflow, let's scroll down, we can see that we have received the response. We have received all the details here. Now the phone number which I added is this, email address was new123@pabblytudes.com, name was new user, pin code was this, city was Bhopal, and then the rest of the details. You can see the payment which we have done. We have done the payment of rupees 500, but here we have received 50,000. This is because JSON does not accept the decimal value, and it gives the response in this format. So we can format this. Now moving on towards the next step, I am going to take my action application as number formatter by Pabbly. In my action event, I am going to select it as perform math operation and then click on connect. Now here I am going to enter the numbers and then I am going to add the operation. I want to format the 50,000 response which I have received to 500, the payment which I have made. So for that I am going to click on this number formatter action step, and I am going to map the response which I have received of this 50,000. Over here I am not going to enter this manually, otherwise it will become static, and whenever I am going to receive a new response, this will not change. So I am going to enter this, I am going to separate this by comma, and then I am going to divide this by 100. So I am going to write comma 100 and then apply the operation as divide. Simply click on the save and send test request, and here we have received the response. Now I am going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application I am going to search for OpenAI. In my action event I am going to select it as structured AI output ChatGPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, I have to enter the token. Following the help test given below, I am going to enter this token and I am going to click on the hyperlink. Here it has taken me towards this API keys page. To create a new API token, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First I have to provide the key name. So here let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all, and then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here, as I have already an existing connection, I have created this connection multiple times. So I am going to save this, and here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details now. So first one is that I have to select this AI model. In this drop down, I can find all the AI models. I am going to select it as GPT-4o Mini. In the roles, I'm going to select it as user and then I'm going to enter this content user. So in this content user field, I have to enter the prompt. I've entered my prompt like generate a friendly follow-up email after successful Razorpay payment. Include customer name, payment amount, mention delivery time, which is within 7 days or next steps, add support, contact info, the phone number, the email address, and thank the customer. Now I'm going to add the customer details, the name, the phone number, the email address, and then I'm going to map the payment which has been done. Over here, mapping is important as I have told you earlier, so that every time I receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering this prompt and mapping the details of this customer who has made the payment, I'm going to enter this response format. Now I want this structured AI output chat GPT action event so that I can capture the response in JSON format. So I want the subject and the body of the mail separately. So I need to enter this response format and I need to enter the JSON schema here. Reading the help desk, I'm going to copy and paste this in my field and then I'm going to remove this curly braces, your JSON schema curly braces. I have removed that much and then I'm going to generate the JSON schema for the fields which I require. To get this JSON schema, I'm going to open my OpenAI. On the top where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this docs, and on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on this structured output and then I simply need to click on this generate. Here in this box, it is written, describe how you want the model to respond and we will generate a JSON schema. Now, I'm going to write the field which I require. The first is subject. I'm going to write type of text, give the subject of the mail. Then I'm going to write the body, type of text, give the body of the mail. So here I require 2 fields. So I've written this in this format. If you require more fields, you can add those fields and please make sure that you enter those fields in the same format itself. Write the field name, type of text, number, date, anything like that, and then give the description. Now I'm simply going to click on this create and you will see within no time the JSON schema will be generated and here it is. I'm simply going to copy this entirely and paste it over here. So now I'm not going to enter this user or the max token. I'm going to select the sampling type as temperature sampling and then I'm going to skip all of these fields because I just want to generate the email, that too in JSON format. So I've entered all the required details. So now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response. This is the subject which it has generated. Thank you for your payment, and then the message content body. Dear new user, so we can see this is customized personalized mail. Thank you for your recent payment of 500 via Razorpay. We appreciate your promptness and are excited to assist you further. Your order is being processed and you can expect delivery within the next 7 days. If you have any question or need assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. This is the phone number. This is the email address. Thank you for choosing us. Best regards, the team. So here I have received a very nice follow-up. If you want to add more details, you can enter that in the prompt itself and it will generate that for you. And then you can send this AI generated follow-up with the help of Gmail. To send this mail, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Gmail. In my action event, I'm going to select it as send email v1 and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Gmail. Here you need to choose your account with which you are going to send the mail, and after choosing that account, you simply need to click on this allow to grant away the permission. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. I am quickly going to enter all these details now. So I'm going to enter this recipient email address and I'm going to enter this from the response which I have received in Razorpay. So here I have received this new 123@pabblytudes.com. I have entered this. I'm going to skip this CCBCC. I'm going to enter the sender name as ABC Shoppers. and then I'm going to enter the email subject which I've received from my OpenAI response. I'm going to skip this reply to as I'm not replying to anyone. In this email content type, I'm going to select it as plain because I'm sending the plain email content. If you want to enter this HTML, you have to enter your email content in HTML format only. So I'm entering the email content in plain format, so I've selected the type as that only. I'm not sending any file name or the attachment, but if you are sending this, please make sure that the file limit does not exceed the given limit here. So now after mapping all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response. So here we have received the response. This response is a positive one. The mail has been sent. Now let me quickly open my mailbox and check whether I have received the same mail there or not. And here we can see that just 0 minutes ago we have received this mail. Dear new user, thank you for your recent payment of 500 via Razorpay. We appreciate your promptness and are excited to assist you further. This is the same exact mail and we have customized and personalized this and send this to this customer who has made the payment. Now to summarize, we took Razorpay as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We formatted the payment which has been done with the help of this number formatter by Pabbly feature of Pabbly. And then with the help of this OpenAI, we generated a personalized follow-up and sent that follow-up with the help of this Gmail. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between Razorpay, OpenAI and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.